Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and here's one hell of a bombshell in the world of crypto. A United States Senator, Roger Marshall, admits that bankers helped write the bill that he co-authored with Senator Elizabeth Warren. And he also, and this is on video, I'm not making this up, he also admitted that he doesn't know anything about crypto. At the end of this clip, he says, that's about all I know about crypto. And all he did is went on this tirade and explaining that he had the bankers come in and help write the bill. And I'll show you some of the stuff that's in this and why people are so disgusted by this. But it's so repulsive, well, for a number of reasons, but not the least of which is because he wants to ban all this thing that he just cited publicly. That's about all I know about it, but he wants to ban it, destroying the careers of untold numbers of people, destroying the financial well-being of his constituents and countless investors across the United States. That's what he wants to do. Yeah, that's about all I know about it, but I don't know, let's light it on fire. You freaking idiot stick. How is this real life? And so there are a number of responses, including David Schwartz, who I thought was, it was certainly measured, but you don't normally say him say something even like this. He wrote, "This makes me angry." But he said it about something very particular. And it's because the thing that he specifically said makes him angry is probably the most disgusting part about this whole thing. So I'm going to share with you the specifics, and this is all I'm covering in this video. But before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice. And you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so last night, and I was looking forward to covering this today, because last night, I was scrolling through my feed on social media platform X, and I came across what's on your screen right now. There's a clip from What Bitcoin Did, which is the name of a podcast that Peter McCormick runs. And he had Perianne Boring on, and she's the one that founded the Chamber of Digital Commerce about a decade ago, actually. And so she's running this. And this is where a bombshell was dropped. This is pretty damn incredible. And so here you can see the quote from Perianne Boring. "The American Bankers Association wrote the bill. The fight is happening now. Things have really heated up, and I think we're in the and then they fight you stage, and then we win. And I think we're clearly winning." And so this is what she shared ultimately was this clip of the senator. Again, it was Senator, I believe out of Kansas, Roger Marshall. And this is something he said publicly, but it wasn't widely known. It wasn't widely circulated. But now it is, because she started spreading this around. Oh, now it is. Oh, you better believe that. And this is why it's a bipartisan bill. And this is why I've also said, I don't care what your politics are. That's not why I'm not. This is not a political channel at all. I don't care if you're on the left or the right. That's not what I'm talking about here. I will only delve into politics insofar as it has something specifically to do with crypto or maybe finance in general. That's it. Because then you're getting into my world, son. If the politicians want to jump into my world, which is the world of crypto and finance, fine. Then I'm going to talk about it, but that's it. And so I'll note here that this Senator Roger Marshall, who doesn't know anything about crypto, but sure wants to ban the hell out of it, he's a Republican. And so I don't care what side anyone's on. And Warren, obviously, arguably the worst senator that there has ever been. She happens to be a Democrat. And it's just the most disgusting damn thing here. And so Peter McCormick, he wrote, Senator Roger Marshall had the American Bankers Association write their crypto ban bill. Such brazen corruption against the American people. What next? Have turkeys write the anti-Christmas dinner bill? Yeah. The point is not lost on me. My family's going to be eating some damn steak, beef tenderloin up in this bitch. But the point is not lost on me. And so think about this. He literally did state this. They came in to have the American Bankers Association write the crypto ban bill. Might some of those individuals have reason to delay the advancement of crypto? Might it be in their best interest? Might they be a little bit biased? Are these actually the best people to be doing this? Obviously, there's a tremendous conflict of interest here, but he just came right out in this video clip and freaking said it. Hey, here's what we're doing. Jesus Christ, man, this is insane. So here's this headline from The Block. Senator Elizabeth Warren sharpens tone against crypto industry with new letters about government hires. Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat, Massachusetts, sharpened her rhetoric against the crypto industry in new letters she sent to industry groups and the Coinbase exchange. In a letter to the Coin Center Crypto Advocacy Group, she accused industry leaders of flexing a not-so-secret weapon, and that's a quote, of former defense and law enforcement officials being hired in an purported attempt to undermine congressional efforts to address the alleged role of crypto in financing terrorist groups, including Hamas. And this is what David Schwartz was so upset about, and rightfully so. He wrote, it's on your screen right here, he wrote, "This makes me angry." And he highlighted the part that made him angry. And that's exactly it. Because what Senator Warren is claiming is that these participants, like people in the world of crypto, are going out of their way to protect terrorists. That is the actual claim that Elizabeth Warren is making here. She is a disgusting person. It is despicable what she's stating right here. So you can see why David Schwartz is not too happy. And that's a pretty measured response considering how infuriating that is. The piece continues. Warren has been vocal about the possible use of crypto to finance terrorist organizations such as Hamas following its attack on Israel in October. Warren, among other lawmakers, have often cited a report from the Wall Street Journal that said Hamas, along with other militant groups, used crypto as a financing tool ahead of the attacks in Israel. Data in that article came from blockchain forensics firm Elliptic, which has since said figures were misrepresented in the piece. Do you think so? Do you think it was misrepresented in the piece? Absolutely. Where do you think the funding's at? You know what? I'm not even going to get into it. That's not what this channel's for. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's not crypto. That is not what's happening. Look, crypto can be used in nefarious ways like any technology. It doesn't mean the technology itself is wrong. It doesn't mean you light the technology on fire. If you really want to go to the greatest culprit, look at fiat currency. How about the United States dollar? Should we just get rid of that? I mean, some would say yes, but for different reasons. Piece continues. Coin Center Executive Director Jerry Brito pushed back on Warren's assertion, calling it a bullying publicity stunt on X on Tuesday. And he said, quote, "Engaging like-minded experts to advocate against legislative proposals that one sincerely believes are unconstitutional and detrimental to the nation's welfare does not constitute undermining bipartisan efforts in Congress," Brito said. "Rather, it is the exercise of the fundamental right to freely associate and petition the government. It's everyone's right, and no one should apologize for doing it." And that was the rest of the quote from Brito. Pretty despicable stuff, right? And so that's why, and also shout out and credit to Attorney John Deaton. He highlighted the fact that this is an actual threat. There's about 20% of sitting United States senators that if they got their way, crypto would just outright be banned in the United States. Now, thankfully, that's a minority. But it's not impossible for things to go off the rails, and so you just have to keep watching this stuff. And these people just need to be voted out. I don't care, again, what your politics are listening, any of you. We have this in common regardless, right? And I don't care if you're on the left or the right. And I'm not saying you have to be a one-issue voter, but in general, we need to get these people out of politics. If they're trying to destroy the well-being of all of you listening. They don't want you to have this financial opportunity. They also want to wreck the careers of everybody that's working in the world of crypto. They just want it out. They want it gone. And it just so happens to be the bankers, this association, the Bankers Association, that is writing this bill. Go figure. Like, my God. You know what just made me think of? You know the chicken sandwich chain, Chick-fil-A? You know, they had that advertising campaign where there's a bunch of cows and they write, eat more chicken because it's a chicken sandwich restaurant. Well, yeah, if you're the cow, that's what you want. You know, if we're here, if you're the banker, if you could even slow down the progressing world of crypto, then I guess that's what you do. But my God, these are awful people. This is just disgusting, is it not? My gosh, it's despicable on every possible level. So for David Schwartz to say something that's so restrained, I'm glad he shared it, But he just said, this makes me angry. That's putting it politely, I'm sure. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.